So you from Texarkana, huh?
Texarkana, baby. Wamba, Texas. Pleasant Grove. PG.
Texarkana, okay, that was gonna be my next quiz. I never knew is it more than one? Is it one?
Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana, Arkansas.
Okay,
I'm from Texas. I'm from the Texas side.
gotcha, gotcha. I never understood that, but
It's a state line. One side is Arkansas, one side Texas. They all do the same shit down there, though, so it don't matter.
Straight up,
We all do the same shit. We all just Texarkana. Even if you don't live in Texarkana, like no more, if you go other places, your Texarkana is gonna show at some point in time. Cause motherfuckers always gonna try you. Even the white people. I think the Caucasians from Texarkana just might be a little bit different too. We ignorant.
straight up, straight up. So what was your childhood like, man? Like,
Oh God. Oh, this is
what was it like?
Look, this is getting deep. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So just growing up in Texarkana, what led you into music? What did you get in at an early age?
So, I actually discovered that I could sing late in life. Singing is where it started at. Rapping, I started doing too. Actually, kind of young too. Now I think about it, because we used to like freestyle and shit, like in like these little parties we used to have, like in middle school, and I would like be part of the little freestyle shit, the little freestyle battles we would have going on. And I was pretty good back then, but I never took it seriously. Never in a million years did I think that I would be out here, especially at the big age of 35, like trying to chase a music career. Honestly, I started this during the pandemic out of boredom, and it just kind of segued into something that I really ain't got much control over. Now I feel like I kind of have to do it. So, but yeah, childhood was, child was good. It was. If you black, I feel like everybody has some form of childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? Mine is probably not the worst, to be honest with you. I grew up in a two-parent household. My mom and dad been together all my life. Not to say that made our household squeaky clean or nothing, because my mom was also manic depressive and bipolar, and so with that came a lot. She was also an alcoholic for a majority of our childhood, so there's a lot that came with that. But other than that, I mean, we grew up pretty normal, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, for the most part, it was a few hiccups that I don't really care to discuss, because I feel like whenever you put that out there into the atmosphere, as far as especially being a gay man, that's like everybody's like, oh, that's why you are like you are. You're gay because that happened to you, and it's like, no, motherfucker, that happened to me because somebody seen the gay in me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, but anyway, we don't have to go down that road or bridge. Huh? Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask you about your upbringing as far as your parents, because I grew up in a two-parent household as well,
Right.
biological mom and dad,
Right.
and that's kind of rare, especially in our era. I'm just a couple years younger than you, maybe 2 or 3,
Right.
and so a lot of the stigma is that most, since we speaking on your sexuality, that most gay men usually is raised by their mother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't have that father figure around.
Right.
So and as you spoken to, you don't have to go down the road if you don't want to. I'm just pretty much putting the pieces together as the viewers may as well. You basically wasn't taken at a young age when you didn't. Okay, you wasn't touched at a young age against your own will or something to the sort. And I'm trying to be careful with my words because of this platform.
Because I feel like that's it's okay. Oh God, I was not planning on this. I just I don't really know how to talk, because you know what? Like, I don't. This is gonna like be broadcasted everywhere, and this is a lot of some of this is conversations like I've had with my mom, not necessarily have had with my dad, and my parents are very my parents are great parents. Let me say that. So
You said great.
yes, my parents are incredible. They are incredibly supportive, even through my mom's mess, even being manic depressive, bipolar. Even being an alcoholic, she still never left us, and she always showed up for us, and she always was our mom first. And same with my dad. My dad worked a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I just feel like I don't ever want them to like blame themselves for something that was out of their control because of people that or a person maybe that they trust. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say that on that. Now, do I feel like that like shaped me into being gay, or do I feel like you know what I'm saying? No. I've been attracted to boys since as long as I can remember, so that was always in me. That's why I felt like that was that was something someone saw in me and took advantage of at a young age. And to be honest with you, even sitting here saying it now, even being at a young age back then, I can't quite say that I was able to identify it as being taken advantage of because I knew I was attracted to boys, but I also didn't understand what a age gap and how much more this particular person, like this person's is in high school and I'm in fucking like fourth grade. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a huge like disconnect there, but it's also like that age where I feel like you're kind of starting to figure out, like not figure out. I feel like fifth grade, you start kind of having feelings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So it's like I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't able to like really identify it as that back then. So for me, I don't even know. Like I don't like to say I got raped or I don't like to play the victim thing or like I got molested because I just think I was young and something happened to me that shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like being touched inappropriately, like so But other than that, that was the only incident of that kind of thing that's ever happened too. You know what I'm saying? Was that. That was, so outside of that, wasn't no like weirdo family shit, like wasn't with no family member or nothing like that. So,
Got you.
yeah. Ooh, this is a
Right
this
on.
is boy. I'm glad I went and got a drink. This is a lot,
man. Right on, right on. Well, look, I'm just, I'm asking the questions. I feel like some people, that's into you may want to know,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
some of these things. It doesn't even matter because you are who you are. We
Right.
love you as who you is, but to get to where you are,
Right.
what was the process. So,
Yeah.
and somebody else may hear this. That may be living in your shoes. That may need to hear this,
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
don't victimize yourself. And even if you are a victim, don't sit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let that be a reason to not be shit in life. I've lived quite a bit, and I've come across different people with different walks of life. I have a lot of close friends that we have completely different lifestyles, grew up completely different, but I'm very close to and have respect and for one another actually, and understanding for each other that things occur, but we can't allow things of our past to hold us back from things in our future. We can't use that as an excuse. So if you didn't have a mom growing up or you didn't have a dad growing up or whatever. And I know it's easier said than done, especially coming from somebody who grew up in a two-parent household. I still believe that should be more of a reason to go out in this world and be the best version of yourself that you can be, especially if you plan on bearing children or having kids one day, because they have to look to you to be the parent that you didn't get to have. And my heart really goes out for people who's had to grow up without parents, because I'm very close to my parents. Like I love my parents to death. Like a lot of what I'm doing right now is for my parents because we're not rich. We don't have it like that. My parents exhausted a lot of money keeping me out of trouble back in the day. There's not no 401k type thing. So like I feel like I am the retirement plan at this point, and I just want to be able to take care of my folks officially, and that's not just my parents, that's everybody. I'm a big caretaker. I just want to be able to like take care of everybody. Okay, I'm getting emotional. Why am I getting emotional? Come here, do that. I'm a gangster. Okay.
You good. But I like that you said don't play the victim. I think a lot of people today like to play the victim card and don't like to.
I ain't gonna say don't play the victim because people take that and misconstrue. I'm just gonna say don't sit in it. Don't sit in that victim mindset. Like, because a lot of people, you are the victim. If something happens to you, you are the victim. Just don't sit in that and don't allow that to shape your life moving forward. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because we all got a story. Shit's happened to a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? And I think for me, that's like that's a driving factor in what I do. The more that people tell me what I can't do, and the more I think about the shit that I've been through, and you know what I'm saying, how I pretty much lived a complete lie for the majority of my life, trying to suppress who I was to please other people. And I who knows where I would have been if I would have been in my truth back then, you know what I mean? And I was so scared to be myself when all the while the only people that opinions ever mattered to me anyway was my parents, and they were both absolutely amazing about it. So it was really like I psyched myself out for nothing. And that's something I wish I could go back and like change. I wish I would have been myself a long time ago and walked in this light, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we outside now, so
Right on.
yeah.
And I just to clarify what I was just saying like I like the fact that you didn't allow being a victim or acting like the victim made you be gay, basically. You know what I'm saying? You said it was something that was already in you.
Oh, yeah,
you already liked it. And some people, I don't know if it's true or not, but have heard that narrative that was touched or something, and it made them turn out to be that way or whatever. So,
well, I can't tell nobody, how they came upon what they came upon. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all don't cut me because I don't know. But I'm just saying, for me, it's like when people use it, oh, it's a choice. It's like, okay, well, like if I sit back and I break it down and I dissect it in my head, I'm like, if this was a choice and this is something that I could literally select, if I could select to be what the world quote unquote says is normal, why the fuck wouldn't I be normal? Why wouldn't I choose to be just a normal straight heterosexual male with a family and a wife, and instead of being a homosexual male and living the lifestyle that I live as one, which is not always cookies and cream. It's a lot that comes with this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying gay is a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. I love me. I love who I am. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my community. There's a lot of bomb-ass gay people, LGBTQIA. I hope I got that right. Please don't cancel me because I don't know all the letters of the alphabetical thing that y'all be doing. I'm an old queen. But yeah, I love everybody. I feel like people should just more get into like minding their fucking business. Is what it comes down to.
Right on. Yeah. So since we on the you do identify as
gay
and male, right?
Male. Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Because you got.
I'm a boy. Yeah. Becky with makeup on. I'm just a pretty ass nigga.
Okay.
And I'm not that pretty even. When I wipe this makeup off, OMG, hideous with it on probably, but I don't give a fuck. I wear it. Yeah. But he's a boy. I's a boy, Damon.